Welcome everyone to this Hall & Oates Classic. I've been watching Ben Eller's, Uncle Ben, his channel. I'll put a link to it below the video, along with my notes on this song. But Ben really has some great videos that, whether it's picking licks that you might not hear in songs and so forth. Anyhow, one of his videos he talked about a real classic chord that Hall & Oates do, and I'd never played it before. So I learned this chord and got with some of the songs, and this is what came out of it. So the Hall & Oates chord he was talking about was a root note being the second of the chord. So if we have an A, the second would be B. Okay, we got A, 1, 2, B, and then playing the rest of the A chord. Okay, so we're hitting the root note of B. Fifth string is muted by our ring finger, and then our fourth finger is on the 7th fret. The third string is at the 6th fret, and at the 5th fret are the 1st and 2nd string. So that's an A over B. And then we move to an actual B major chord. Back to that, and we're doing 2 of the root note and then a strum. Play along with the song, you'll see that, and again I've got my notes written out so you can follow along. But so we're going from the A over B to a B, alright, and then when they go to the change to the chorus, we're going to go to a G sharp minor, to a C sharp minor, back to our A over B. So up to this point, other than learning that new chord, it's really not too difficult. We'll talk about the chorus next. Really, other than modulating up to C, there isn't much more to this song. So I'll show you the chorus next, and we'll talk about how they modulate up and the solo with the sax, and you'll have the whole song. My notes reflect the single. I found there's 2 versions of this song. There's the original, which was on the album, has a full sax solo, a little bit different verse in the beginning, but seriously the chords all follow what's in the single version. So I've written out the single version before I found out about the full album version. Anyhow, you'll have that, and again, you'll be able to follow along with the full version if you have that. Let me go through, we'll go through the little intro into the break. We'll go from the G sharp minor to the C sharp minor, and then to our A over B. Now we're into the chorus. It's going to be, and it's the same rhythm. We're going to hit the root note twice. Then we're going to move down a fret with the 6th string, and what we're going to play is a C shape. So our 2nd string will be on the 5th fret. Our 4th string will be on the 6th fret, and our pinky finger will be on the 7th fret. So that chord is an E over G sharp. So it's like playing our C, moving it up a step to D. Of course, you got to use a bar then. All right, one more step, we got E. There's our root note. Okay, and we're adding the 6th string, the G sharp. So we got an E over G sharp. And then we go to a plain old F sharp minor. And then we go back to our A over B for a, so it's hitting the root note and upstrumming the chord. It's pretty quick, and I have to say that's the hardest part of the song. So let me take it slowly for you. A, our E over G sharp, our F sharp minor, and then our A over B. So that's the chorus. Now what they do, they'll do that 2 times. Now the third time through, what they do is after the E over G, they go back to the A over B. So let me play all the way through the chorus for you. So you can see after the third time, they come back to that A over B, and then they stay on that into the next verse. The mirror, and you get the hang of it. So anyhow, we got another chorus and a verse. Now they'll go into a sax solo. If you have the full version, the sax solo is the same as the chorus into the verse. But once they come out of that, they go into a little interlude. The way the song modulates in the interlude or going up to the next chords, which will finish out in C, we're going to go from our A over B. We're just going to take that form, move it up a half step to an A sharp over C. Then another half step, which will be our B over C sharp, and then we're going to end on our D over C. Alright, and then they go into the chorus, which is modulated. So the chorus, because we're here, just take it to a full C chord. Alright, move that half step and make that a G chord with the C form to our A minor, and then we come back to our C over D, and they fade out. So again, I've written this all out for you, so I hope that helps everyone. Pretty song to play along with, and pretty apropos. Enjoy.